Hi, everyone. It's an honor to be here today, and I want to start by expressing my gratitude to each of you for taking the time to be a part of this moment. Today, I want to talk about a concept that may seem paradoxical at first, alone but strong. In a world where we are constantly surrounded by people, technology, and noise, the idea of being alone often carries a negative connotation. We may view solitude as something to fear or avoid, but in truth, there is a remarkable strength that comes from embracing moments of solitude and using them as opportunities for personal growth, reflection, and empowerment. As we dive into this topic, I invite you to open your mind to the possibility that being alone doesn't mean being weak or insignificant. In fact, it can be the very thing that empowers us to discover our true strength. Whether we face challenges, make tough decisions, or simply need time to recharge, it is in these solitary moments that we find the courage to grow, to heal, and to build resilience. So let's explore together what it truly means to be alone, but strong, and how we can turn those moments of solitude into powerful sources of strength and transformation. When life puts you in a place where you are alone, it can feel like the world has turned its back on you. In the silence of solitude, the absence of familiar voices and the weight of your own thoughts can create a sense of isolation that seems unbearable. But within that space where it's just you and your reflection is where true strength is forged. Being alone doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're in a unique position to discover who you are without the influence of the world. Society often teaches us that strength comes from numbers, from being surrounded by people who validate us. Yet some of the strongest individuals in history built their character, resilience, and unshakable confidence during times when they stood alone. When you're alone, you no longer have the distractions that prevent you from confronting your true self. You're faced with your fears, doubts, and insecurities, these things that are easier to ignore when surrounded by others. This is not a curse, but a gift. It's in this solitude that you gain clarity about your life's direction, your purpose, and what truly matters to you. It's here, in the silence, that you learn to stand tall without leaning on anyone else. Strength doesn't come from comfort, it comes from struggle. When you're alone, you are often left to carry the weight of your challenges on your own. This might feel heavy at first, but with every step, your legs get stronger. Each problem you solve without help becomes a testament to your capability. You don't need a cheering crowd to succeed. You need determination, grit, and the belief that you are enough. When you're alone, the excuses fade. There's no one else to blame, no one else to take responsibility. It's all on you. This can be intimidating, but it's also empowering. You have the power to make decisions, to shape your life, and to take control of your destiny. No one is there to hold you back, and no one can stop you. The path is yours to carve out, one deliberate step at a time. There's a misconception that being alone makes you vulnerable. In truth, it's you resilient. I'll think of the lone wolf that survives against all odds in the wilderness. It learns to adapt, to hunt, to protect itself. Its solitude is not a weakness, it's the source of its strength. Similarly, when you embrace being alone, you begin to tap into your inner reserves of courage and determination. You discover that you don't need anyone to validate your worth or define your capabilities. The journey of being alone is also a journey of self-love. When you're by yourself, you're forced to confront the relationship you have with yourself. Do you like who you are? Can you sit in silence with your own thoughts when you are feeling restless or uneasy? This is where self-respect begins. You learn to appreciate your own company, to find peace within yourself, and to value your individuality. Being alone teaches you independence. You realize that you can do things on your own, that you are not dependent on others for your happiness, success, or fulfillment. This independence becomes a source of pride and confidence. It's not about shutting people out. It's about knowing that you can stand on your own even when no one else is there to support you. Solitude also fuels creativity and growth. Without the noise of external opinions, you can hear your own voice clearly. You can dream without limitations, think deeply, and plan boldly. Some of the greatest ideas, innovations, and masterpieces were born in moments of solitude. Well, the quiet allows you to listen to your intuition, and follow the path that feels right for you, not the one others expect you to take. The truth is, you're never truly alone. You have yourself, and that's a powerful thing. You have the strength of your past experiences, the wisdom of your struggles, and the fire of your aspirations. But you have the ability to learn, adapt, and overcome. And if you believe in a higher power or universal force, you're never alone in that sense either. You're supported by something greater guiding you, even when you can't see it. And it's important to remember that being alone doesn't mean being lonely. Loneliness is a feeling, solitude is a state of being. Loneliness stems from the belief that you're incomplete without others, but solitude is the recognition that you are whole on your own. It's not about rejecting relationships or isolating yourself permanently. It's about finding strength in your independence so that your connections with others are based on mutual respect, not dependence. When you learn to be strong alone, you become unshakable. You're not swayed by the opinions of others because your self-worth isn't tied to their validation. You're not devastated by rejection because you know you have everything you need within yourself. You're not afraid of being left behind because you trust your own ability to move forward. People will notice your strength. They'll see the quiet confidence in your eyes, the steadiness in your steps, and the unwavering determination in your actions. They'll wonder how you became so resilient, how you managed to keep going when others would have given up. They won't understand the countless hours alone, building yourself from the ground up, piece by piece. The strength isn't about proving anything to anyone else. It's about proving to yourself that you are enough. And it's about waking up every day and choosing to move forward, no matter how hard it gets. It's about knowing that you have what it takes to overcome any obstacle, to chase your dreams, and to live a life that's true to you. So if you find yourself alone, don't despair. Embrace it. Use this time to grow, to heal, to plan, and to build. Use it to reconnect with yourself and rediscover your power. The world might not understand the path you're on, and that's okay. You're not walking this path for them. You're walking it for you. Remember, being alone doesn't make you weak. It's you strong. It's not a limitation. It's an opportunity. It's a chance to become the person you were always meant to be. Stand tall, even when no one else is standing with you. Keep moving forward, even when the road feels endless. Believe in yourself, even when the world doubts you. Because in the end, your strength isn't defined by the people around you. It's defined by the fire within you. And when you embrace that fire, when you trust in your own power, you become unstoppable. Alone but strong. That's who you are. That's who you've always been. And that's who you will always be. Solitude is a gift. Solitude is often misunderstood as a state of isolation or loneliness, but it holds immense value as an opportunity for personal growth and self-discovery. When you are alone, free from distractions and external influences, you are given the rare chance to truly connect with yourself. But in the fast-paced world where noise and chaos often dominate, solitude serves as a sanctuary where clarity of thought and introspection can thrive. It is in these quiet moments that you can reflect on your life, your priorities, and understand what genuinely matters to you. This space allows you to confront your thoughts and emotions without judgment or interference. You begin to understand yourself on a deeper level, uncovering your strengths, weaknesses, and untapped potential. Solitude becomes a gift when you use it to listen to your inner voice and rediscover your sense of purpose. It enables you to find answers to questions you may have been avoiding, and it gives you the courage to face challenges with greater confidence. Moreover, being alone can unlock creativity and inspire new ideas. Without the constraints of external expectations, you are free to explore possibilities and dream without limitations. Some of the most profound breakthroughs in art, science, and personal growth have occurred when individuals embrace solitude and let their minds wander without boundaries. It's a powerful reminder that stepping away from the noise of the world can help you see things from a fresh perspective. Instead of fearing solitude, learning to embrace it can transform it into one of your greatest allies. It becomes a time for healing, planning, and building the foundation for a stronger version of yourself. Far from being a state to avoid, solitude is an opportunity to nurture your inner self, strengthen your mind, and prepare for the challenges ahead. When you view it as a gift, you unlock its true potential to enrich your life. Strength through struggles. Strength is often born in the crucible of struggle. When faced with adversity, you are forced to dig deep and find resources within yourself that you might not have realized were there. Struggles strip away the superficial layers and expose your true resilience, pushing you to adapt and overcome challenges. It's in these difficult moments that your character is tested and shaped, turning pain and hardship into tools for growth. I know what initially seems like a burden often transforms into a catalyst for self-improvement and newfound courage. Overcoming struggles teaches you self-reliance. When you are left with no choice but to navigate life's challenges on your own, you learn to trust yourself and your abilities. Each victory, no matter how small, becomes a testament to your strength and perseverance. A process may be uncomfortable, but it builds a kind of toughness that cannot be taught or given, it must be earned. With every obstacle overcome, you become better equipped to face whatever comes next, knowing you've already endured so much. Struggles also provide clarity about what truly matters in life. They force you to focus on your priorities, shedding unnecessary distractions and treating concerns. Challenges often reveal your inner values, guiding you toward the things that bring real fulfillment and joy. This clarity, gained through hardship, allows you to move forward with a sharper sense of purpose and a deeper understanding of what you are capable of achieving. Struggles refine your perspective, showing you the strength within yourself that might otherwise remain hidden. Finally, struggles build empathy and connection. When you have endured difficulties, you develop a greater understanding of the struggles others face, making you more compassionate and grounded. This shared human experience of overcoming adversity connects us all and reminds you that strength is not the absence of struggle, but the ability to rise through it. Each challenge becomes a stepping stone, elevating you to heights you might not have imagined, proving that struggles don't break you, they build you. Independence and empowerment. Independence is one of the most empowering qualities a person can develop. It begins with the recognition that you are capable of standing on your own, making your own decisions, and creating a life that reflects your values and aspirations. When you rely on yourself, you gain a sense of freedom that cannot be matched by dependence on others. This freedom allows you to take control of your life, charting your course without waiting for someone else's approval or assistance. Independence isn't about shutting people out. It's about knowing you can thrive without their help. When you embrace independence, you unlock a deeper level of confidence. The realization that you can meet your needs, solve your problems, and build your dreams empowers you to face challenges with courage. This self-reliance becomes a foundation for all your actions, making you more decisive and resilient. The reliance on your own ability strengthens your belief in yourself, fostering an inner security that allows you to navigate life's uncertainties without fear of failure or rejection. Independence also provides clarity in relationships. When you don't need others to complete you, your connections become healthier and more genuine. You approach relationships as an equal, free of desperation or dependency. This balance allows you to attract people who respect your calling and support your growth, rather than those who drain your energy or hold you back. Independence creates space for authentic bonds based on mutual respect and shared values, not neediness or obligation. Empowerment through independence transforms your perspective on life. You begin to see challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles, not only you have the tools to overcome them. You stop waiting for external solutions and take proactive steps to create the life you desire. This shift in mindset is liberating as it places your destiny firmly in your own hands. Independence doesn't isolate you. It elevates you, giving you the strength and confidence to lead your life on your terms. Clarity and focus. Clarity and focus are powerful forces that emerge when you strip away distractions and allow yourself to truly concentrate on what matters. In a world filled with noise, it's easy to lose sight of your goals and get caught up in the expectations of others. But when you create space for stillness, clarity begins to take root. You start to see your path more clearly, understanding your priorities and recognizing what aligns with your purpose. This newfound perspective is like a compass, guiding you toward the life you want to create. Focus follows naturally once clarity is established. When you know what truly matters, your energy becomes more concentrated and your actions become deliberate. Instead of scattering your efforts across countless pursuits, channel them into the few things that will bring the most significant results. Its intentionality not only makes you more productive, but also gives your work a deeper sense of meaning. Focus becomes the driving force that keeps you moving forward, even when distractions tempt you to veer off course. Clarity and focus together provide a sense of empowerment and control over your life. They free you from the chaos of indecision and the paralysis of overthinking. With clarity, you gain confidence in your choices, and with focus, you develop the discipline to follow through. This combination allows you to take ownership of your journey, cutting away the unnecessary and making room for growth and progress. It's not about perfection, but about aligning your actions with your goals, one step at a time. The beauty of clarity and focus is that they simplify life. They help you let go of the things that don't serve you, whether it's unproductive habits, negative relationships, or unrealistic expectations. In their place, you cultivate a life filled with purpose and intentionality. With a clear vision and unwavering focus, you become unstoppable, capable of achieving goals that once felt out of reach. It's in this alignment that you find not only success, but also a deep sense of fulfillment and peace. Self-love and respect. Self-love and respect are the cornerstones of a strong, fulfilled life. They begin with the acknowledgement that you are worthy of care, kindness, and understanding just as much as anyone else. Well, loving yourself is not about arrogance or selfishness, about valuing who you are and recognizing the unique qualities that make you special. When you cultivate self-love, you create a foundation of confidence that allows you to navigate life with a sense of worthiness, regardless of external validation or criticism. And respect for yourself goes hand in hand with self-love. It means setting boundaries and refusing to tolerate anything that diminishes your sense of value or undermines your principles. Respecting yourself involves making choices that align with your well-being, whether it's saying no to unhealthy relationships, prioritizing your mental health, or pursuing goals that bring you true fulfillment. When you treat yourself with respect, you teach others how to treat you, and you create a life that reflects your inner dignity. The self-love and respect also help you heal from the wounds of the past. Many people carry scars from experiences where they felt unworthy or were made to doubt themselves. By practicing self-love, you begin to replace those feelings of inadequacy with compassion for yourself. You learn to forgive your mistakes, embrace your imperfections, and celebrate your progress. This process is transformative as it shifts your focus from what you lack to what you empowering you to move forward with greater strength and resilience. At its core, self-love and respect are about building a strong relationship with yourself. When you love and respect who you are, you stop seeking approval from others and start living authentically. And you become comfortable in your own company, and your sense of worth is no longer dependent on external circumstances. This inner harmony radiates outward, enabling you to build deeper, more meaningful connections with others while staying true to yourself. It's in loving and respecting yourself that you unlock your full potential and create a life that truly honors who you are. Distinction between loneliness and solitude. Loneliness and solitude may appear similar on the surface, but they are profoundly different experiences. Loneliness is a feeling of emptiness, a sense of longing for connection that often arises when you feel isolated or misunderstood. It's marked by a yearning for companionship and a fear of being disconnected from others. Loneliness can feel heavy, as though something essential is missing, leaving you searching for external validation or comfort to fill the void. Solitude, on the other hand, is a choice, a conscious decision to be alone for the sake of self-reflection, peace, and growth. Unlike loneliness, solitude is not driven by lack or absence, but by the richness of being present with yourself. It is an empowering state where you embrace your own company and find fulfillment in introspection. Solitude allows you to step away from the noise of the world, offering a sanctuary where clarity, creativity, and self-awareness can flourish. The key difference lies in the perspective and intent behind each experience. Loneliness can trap you in feelings of despair and disconnection, whereas solitude invites you to explore your inner world and discover your strengths. In solitude, you are not running from the world, but rather pausing to reconnect with yourself. It is a state of self-sufficiency, where you realize that being alone does not equate to being incomplete or unloved. Understanding this distinction transforms how you view time spent alone. Instead of fear and solitude as a precursor to loneliness, you begin to see it as a gift, a chance to change, to grow, recharge, and align with your true self. In solitude, you cultivate a deeper relationship with yourself, learning to appreciate your own worth and finding peace in your individuality. And this shift empowers you to embrace aloneness as a strength rather than a weakness, freeing you from the fear of being alone and unlocking the profound joys of self-discovery. Resilience against external forces. And resilience against external forces, the ability to remain steady and composed in the face of challenges, setbacks, or pressures from the outside world. It begins with understanding that life will inevitably present difficulties, and not all circumstances can be controlled. However, what you can control is your response. Resilience is about maintaining your inner strength and refusing to let external events dictate your sense of self-worth or derail your progress. It is the armor that shields your core from being shaken by adversity. Developing resilience requires cultivating a strong sense of identity and purpose. When you are rooted in who you are and clear about your values, external forces lose much of their power over you. Criticism, rejection, or unexpected challenges may still arise, but they don't define you. Instead of crumbling under the weight of outside pressures, resilience allows you to process the situation, adapt, and keep moving forward. It's not about being unaffected, but about bouncing back stronger after every fall. This strength comes from within, built through self-awareness, discipline, and experience. Each time you face and overcome external obstacles, you reinforce your belief in your ability to endure and thrive. Your resilience is like a muscle that grows stronger with use. When you encounter negativity, doubt, or setbacks, you draw on your inner resources rather than relying on external or circumstances to validate your path. This independence makes you more adaptable and better equipped to handle whatever comes your way. Ultimately, resilience is about living life on your terms despite the pressures and opinions of the world. It allows you to maintain focus and balance, ensuring that external forces don't knock you off course. This unwavering strength not only helps you navigate life's challenges, but also inspires others to find their own resilience. By standing firm against the storms of life, you prove that true strength comes from within, and no external force can defeat a determined and resilient spirit. Inner creativity and growth. Inner creativity and growth are deeply connected to the ability to tap into your own potential and express it freely. Creativity is not limited to artistic pursuits, but exists in all aspects of life. It is the ability to solve problems, think differently, and create something meaningful from your experiences and its meaning. Growth comes from nurturing this creativity, allowing it to flourish through exploration, failure, and learning. When you open yourself up to new ideas and challenge your own limitations, you unlock the potential for growth in both personal and professional realms. The process of growth begins with self-awareness and the courage to try new things. Creativity often thrives when you step outside your comfort zone, pushing beyond the boundaries of what you already know. As you embrace change and experiment with new ways of thinking, you develop a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. This journey of growth can be uncomfortable, but it is in this discomfort that true transformation happens. Each step forward, whether it's a success or a failure, contributes to the ongoing development of your creative mind and personal evolution. Growth also comes from reflecting on your experiences and learning from them. Inner creativity allows you to see the lessons hidden in every situation, turning challenges into opportunities for self-improvement. When you cultivate the habit of self-reflection, you begin to see patterns, recognize your strengths, and identify areas where you continue to grow. This process encourages continuous learning and adaptation, fostering a mindset that is always open to new ideas and perspectives. As you nurture your inner creativity, You also build resilience and confidence. The more you create and grow, the more you realize that you are capable of adapting to change and overcoming obstacles. Your growth becomes a reflection of your ability to harness your own potential, and your creativity becomes the driving force behind that progress. By embracing inner creativity and growth, you set yourself on a path of constant evolution, always striving to become a better version of yourself and continually unlocking new possibilities in life. Unwavering confidence. Unwavering confidence is a deep-rooted belief in oneself that remains steadfast regardless of the external circumstances or challenges you face. It comes from knowing that you are capable of handling whatever life throws at you and trusting your abilities to overcome adversity. This confidence is not about arrogance or being invincible. It's about having the assurance that you can learn, adapt, and grow through every situation. It's the inner strength that propels you forward even when doubts and obstacles try to shake your resolve. Building unwavering confidence begins with self-acceptance. When you truly accept your self-flaws and all your flaws here, allow you the solid foundation that cannot be easily shaken by criticism or failure. Confidence grows from understanding your worth and recognizing that you have value regardless of external validation. When you are grounded in your own self-respect, no external force can diminish your belief in your abilities or your potential. This sense of inner security allows you to face challenges with calm determination, knowing that you are equipped to navigate through any difficulties. Unwavering confidence also involves taking consistent action, even in the face of uncertainty. Well, it's not just about feeling confident, but acting with conviction. Each time you take a step forward, whether in the face of fear or doubt, you reinforce your self-belief. Over time, these small victories accumulate, and your confidence becomes stronger. You stop waiting for the perfect moment or for others to affirm you. Instead, you trust in your own judgment and take the necessary actions to move closer to your goals. Now, this kind of confidence is choice, a mindset that can be cultivated through true experience, perseverance, and a commitment to personal growth. It does not mean that you will never experience fear or uncertainty, but that you have the resilience to push through them. Unwavering confidence enables you to stay focused on your vision and keep moving forward, even when the path is unclear. It's the belief that no matter what happens, you have the strength and determination to persevere and succeed. And this kind of self-assurance not only empowers you to accomplish great things, but also inspires others to believe in themselves. Living authentically. Living authentically means embracing who you truly are without the need for validation or approval from others. It's about aligning your actions with your inner values, beliefs, and passions, rather than conforming to societal expectations or trying to meet external standards. When you live authentically, you stop pretending to be someone you're not and start embracing your unique qualities and experiences. This alignment between your true self and your actions leads to a life filled with purpose and fulfillment, where every choice reflects your most genuine desires and intentions. Living authentically requires self-awareness and a deep understanding of who you are at your core. It means taking the time to reflect on your values, passions, and what truly matters to you, rather than allowing outside influences to dictate your decisions. This level of self-awareness helps you set clear boundaries and make choices that honor your personal truth, even if it means stepping away from the crowd or going against the grain. Living authentically can be challenging because it often involves facing uncomfortable truths about yourself and being vulnerable, but it is in this vulnerability that you find true freedom. When you embrace authenticity, you create a life that is rooted in integrity. Your actions are guided by your moral compass, and you no longer feel the pressure to fit into molds that don't align with true nature. This authenticity not only fosters inner peace, but also strengthens your relationships with others. People are drawn to authenticity because it exudes confidence and trustworthiness. When you live authentically, you allow others the space to do the same, creating deeper, more genuine connections that are built on mutual respect and understanding. Living authentically also means letting go of the fear of judgment and the need to constantly seek external validation. It is an act of courage to stand firm in who you are and to pursue what genuinely brings you joy, regardless of whether others approve or not. By choosing to live authentically, you free yourself from the constraints of societal expectations and find the power to create a life that reflects your true essence. This is not a one-time decision, but an ongoing journey, as living authentically requires continuous self-reflection and the courage to stay true to yourself amidst the complexities of life. In conclusion, the journey of living authentically, embracing inner strength, and remaining resilient in the face of external forces is one of profound self-discovery and empowerment. It is a path that requires self-awareness, courage, and the willingness to stand firm in who you are, despite the challenges and distractions that may arise. True strength comes from within, and it is through solitude, creativity, and unwavering confidence that we unlock our fullest potential. By understanding the difference between loneliness and solitude, nurturing our own creativity, and fostering a mindset of resilience, we pave the way for growth, success, and a life filled with purpose. Living authentically isn't about perfection or avoiding struggles. It's about embracing every part of ourselves, the strengths, the flaws, the lessons, and the growth. It is in these moments of vulnerability, introspection, authenticity that we discover our true power and our ability to navigate life's uncertain. So with grace and determination, as we continue on this journey, we become more in tune with our inner selves, more capable of overcoming obstacles, and more confident in our ability to create a life that truly reflects who we are. The strength to live authentically lies with each of us, waiting to be tapped into. When we do, we unleash a powerful force that not only transforms our own lives, but inspires others to do the same. Thank you for taking the time to listen and engage with this message. It has been a privilege to share these thoughts with you, and I hope that they have inspired and empowered you on your own journey. Remember, the path to growth, strength, and authenticity is a continuous one, and every step you take brings you closer to your true potential. Goodbye for now, but always know that the power to create the life you desire lies within you. Stay strong, stay true to yourself, and never stop believing in your ability to rise above. I'm wishing you all the best as you move forward with courage and confidence. Take care.